Number 4. Given that the secant of theta equals negative 4 thirds, and we're going to work in the quadrant where theta is between pi over 2 and pi, we're going to find each of the following values, starting with the sine of 2 theta. But I don't know about you, but I like to convert secant of theta. So I'm going to take a look here, and instead of secant of theta, I'm going to write it in more familiar terms of cosine theta, because secant theta and cosine theta are reciprocal functions. So we're going to reciprocal that. We're going to take negative 4 thirds and we're going to make it negative 3 fourths. Next thing here, the quadrant that we're working with is pi over 2 and pi. Remember to draw your picture so that it's going to be part of a bow tie here. Here's our angle. And as we take a moment and label, across from our right angle is the hypotenuse. And across from our angle is the opposite, which means that this side is the adjacent. And we can fill in those values here. Cosine is the adjacent, which means that this side is going to be negative 3. The hypotenuse is going to be 4, and we need to find that opposite length because we want to be able to identify, well, what's sine, what's cosine, what's tangent, and the good part is that we already know what cosine is because we converted it. We're going to use Pythagorean theorem, which is negative 3 squared plus b squared, or whatever letter you want to use, equals 4 squared. Negative 3 squared is 9, plus b squared equals 16. Subtract 9 from both sides, and we end up with b squared equals 7. And then we want to take the square root of both sides, and b does equal the square root of 7. So we can go back and fill that into our triangle here. Notice that we are going upward, so 7, we do want to be a positive square root of 7. I missaid that, but I've got that fixed in. The triangle is correct. So we know that cosine is negative 3 fourths. Let's identify sine. And sine of theta is going to be the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. It's the square root of 7 over 4. And eventually what we're going to need to know is, what is the tangent? Well, the tangent of theta is going to be the opposite divided by the adjacent. Square root of 7 divided by negative 3. I know we don't like to have our negative in the denominator, but when we get to part C here, I'll fix it up a little bit. Most importantly for this one is we need to know the fact that sine of 2 theta, that equals 2 times sine of theta times cosine of theta. So once we've got that filled in, then we want to fill in our values here. And so this is going to be 2 times sine of theta. The sine of theta is the square root of 7 over 4. And we want to fill in the cosine of theta, which is negative 3 fourths. Again, a reminder with respect to the fractions here, we're going to multiply the tops together, which are the numerators, the bottoms together, which are the denominators. And I don't think that your calculator is going to help that much in this one. But 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, square root of 7. 1 times 4 is 16. And once we do that, we can do one more thing. These two values, we can simplify. 6 and 16 are both even numbers, so we can rewrite this as negative 3 divided by 7 over 8. What I did is I took 6 and I divided by 2 to get 3. 16 divided by 2 to get the 8. Cosine of 2 theta here on part B. Let's fill in what the formula is. And it is cosine squared of theta minus sine squared theta. You will not be responsible for memorizing those. They will be provided to you. So we just need to know the other important things like how do you find or drawing the triangle in the proper place and finding its values, those kind of things, the computations as well. So in this next part here on letter B, let's fill in what we know, and cosine is negative 3/4 squared minus sine squared, which is the square root of 7/4 squared. And once we've got these values, then the computation, I hope, is not that difficult. Because when we square these, negative 3 squared is 9. Negative 3 times negative 3. 4 times 4 is 16. Minus square root of 7 times square root of 7. Well, that's the square root of 49, but ultimately the square root of 49 is 7. 4 times 4 is 16. Notice that I figured out the squared part because of the order of operations first. But when we finish this problem here, or at least get close to finishing, we already have a common denominator, and 9 minus 7 is 2/16. And 2/16 can be simplified to 1/8. And that's our answer for the cosine of 2 theta equals 1/8. Once again, we're still on the same problem. This time we're figuring out the tangent of 2 theta. So our formula is 2 tangent theta divided by 1 minus tangent squared of theta. And we're going to fill in our values here. And I've got tangent written a little bit better on this page. I tried to put the negative directly out in front of tangent, reminding you that tangent is the opposite value divided by the adjacent value. So it's negative the square root of 7/3. And we're going to fill in those values. So this is going to be 2 times the square root of 7/3 negative divided by 1 minus negative the square root of 7/3 squared. Remember, we're filling these values in completely for tangent. I'm not writing tangent anymore. We know what tangent equals. The issue for some of you is going to be that your calculator won't always help you on this. So when we multiply the top of our fraction, we're going to multiply the tops together. 2 times square root of 7 is 2 square root of 7. It's negative. Because it's positive times negative. 1 times 3 is 3. There's the top of the fraction. Down here in the bottom, 1 minus, when we square this, square root of 7 times square root of 7 is 7. 3 times 3 is 9, and it was negative. Negative times negative is positive, so when we simplify this, we get 7/9. And one thing that you can type in your calculator is 1 minus 7/9. I'm not going to type it in, but we get 2/9. And then we've got our negative 2 square root of 7/3. And then I'm going to go old school. What that means is, I'm going to rewrite this as negative 2 square root of 7/3 divided by 2/9. When dividing, don't ask why, flip the second one and multiply. And now we're going to multiply the tops together, and we're going to multiply the bottoms together. So we end up with negative 18 times the square root of 7. Notice how that I multiplied the 2 and the 9 together, and I kept the square root by itself. 3 times 2 from the bottom of the fractions is 6. And then lastly, notice that 18 is divisible by 6, and we end up with negative 3 square root of 7.